everybody, welcome to my channel. I'm Carolee, and here I help to bring you clarity through life's toughest challenges and greatest joys. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. I appreciate each and every one of you. The setting's a bit different today. Today, I got lost in some other stuff, other energies, and I tried to record a couple times, and I don't know, there's something about the messages that weren't clear. So I waited until I had more space after my daughter went to bed, made some tea, and set up in on my table, so in the living room. So, oh man, I just want to really bring you something clear, right? Spirit, normally I don't record at night. I like to do it during the day. I like the sun, the natural light. I just saw 1:11 on the clock. So this is definitely an important reading. And I felt compelled to bring you an urgent message. Okay, and I just can't stop trying to soften the energies in here and around. And like I said before, I refuse to give up this time. Spirit, God has called me to deliver these messages to people, and I'm not going to stop, no matter what's happening. Well, you know, I'm a human being. Life does happen, so we'll see. All right, we're going to pick the piles together, and we're going to use Gabby Bernstein's The Universe Has Your Back deck to pick cards. So I'll show you the cards, read the message, and then I'll show you the overhead picture. Okay, so let's start. Pile number 1. My cat Whiskers is a little crazy right now. Pile number 1, Spirit, connect me with the energies of pile number 1. What does pile number 1 need to know today? Ooh. The moment I realign with love, clear direction is presented to me. Ooh, that's good. Okay, pile number 2, Spirit. That was... You've got 2 cards. Obstacles are detours in the right direction. And that came out with, when I accept the love of the universe as my primary teacher, I will always be guided back to the light. Nice. Okay, pile number 3. I feel like we all need a little bit of extra love right now. All right. When I focus on my inner light, I see the world through the lens of love. There's a lot of love messages. Love, love, love. I love love. There's a lot of love, sadness going on. Anyway, I'll show you the picture right now with some singing bowl sounds. And take a moment, take a deep breath, and choose the pile that resonates with you the most. And I will see, and when you're ready, The timestamps for your pile are in the description box below. Sorry, my cat's a little crazy at this time. It's his witching hour. Okay, so I'll see you in your reading. All right, pile number 1, welcome to your reading. The moment I realign with love, clear direction is presented to me. It sort of looks like a womb, birthing something new. What do you see in that? Anything? A flowering and opening up. Ooh, I see 2 faces looking at each other, like layers of faces almost looking at each other, and stockings. Or these are more like bodices, but I see stockings. Christmas could be an important time, or the holiday season could be an important time for something that's going on. Spirit, what urgent messages? I see this as like a little elephant head, like wisdom, memories, holding on to memories. So look, these like kind of 2 faces looking at each other here. These to me look like Christmas stockings. This looks like an elephant head or Ganesh, removing obstacles maybe. Ganesh, removing obstacles. What else did I say there? Coming together, completing the circle, completing lessons, or a cycle completes with Ganesh removing obstacles for you. And in the back, up here, these scary looking dudes over here, they look like scary looking dudes, like aliens, like Alien versus Predator, and you're caught in the middle. God, that's dark. 2:22 on the timer. Ooh, that's sinister. Yeah, those demons are really coming through strongly. It's kind of weird. Like, and Ganesh, but Ganesh is right in the middle. At least that's what I see, Ganesh, and in between these, like, and these figures are kind of transparent. So it's like Ganesh, your spirit guides, angels, ancestors, God, is helping you remove the obstacles in your life, the demons in your life, from maybe your world or your heart, your mind. And it might take a bit, and I see like maybe the holiday season. Oh, these 2 figures here, let's see if you can see. These 2 figures, like 2 figures coming together. There's like a halo. It's like, there's like the universe kind of, or angels almost, like a halo here, bringing these 2 people together. And I'm hearing like holy matrimony. So maybe you might get married around, or maybe you're getting married around the holidays, or maybe you're going to propose around the holidays. I do see a union. That circle also is kind of like a ring, right? Betrothed. And I feel like someone might be getting pregnant, or fertility might be something here with the the vulva down at the bottom there. Like it's like this whole situation is softening and dripping. Almost this, whatever's going on here is softening, and then like later there's like this I feel like fertility, an opening a new opportunity, a new doorway, a portal to something. I'm getting fertility. Intimacy, maybe. Growing into intimacy, melting into intimacy, into a deeper connection as well. Okay, so that's, I'm gonna leave that there with that card. Spirit, important messages, or not important, you were like, Spirit was like urgent, get up out of bed. I want to stick to a schedule. Urgent messages for pile number 1. Strength at the bottom of the deck. Oh. Yeah. Oh, the ring light. These cards are super glossy. Okay. So strength. You're stronger than you think you are, Spirit's saying. It might feel like you've been going through this just stuff for a long time with the infinity symbol on this card. See? But you are so much stronger than you think. Maybe with this other person that I see in that card. Like you have a beautiful power to nurture and love and be compassionate and strong for others who are maybe weary, or for another person. Like I feel like you have a strength inside of you that comes out at exactly the right moment, and it kind of surprises you. Just when you think you have nothing left, it comes out. Queen of Wands popped out. Manifesting. Again with the Strength card, that's a double Leo energy. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, but Leo is coming out really strong. Manifesting power, charisma, leading people, being a very strong leader, very passionate, very fiery, being lit up. I feel like being lit up in the face of adversity. It's like, yeah, just when you feel like you have nothing left to give, you step into this powerful, like, watch out energy, and nobody sees it coming. It's like, we thought you were down and out, but here you are. We thought we got rid of you with the demons there. We thought we knocked you out, but here you are. And you're like, nothing is gonna stand in my way of fulfilling my purpose, my mission, this moment. Like, I'm going to rise to the occasion, I'm hearing. 4 of Cups. The 4 of Cups it's one of those cards that can be so tricky. It really depends on the cards around it. 4 of Cups can be about manifesting, or something popping into your life when you don't expect it to, or maybe you gave up on something and then it comes into your life. It can also talk about feeling like you're not good enough, or being rejected. But this particular deck and this card always makes me feel like no matter what, you always have enough, right? Even if you don't look like it, like you look like this person's kind of looks like a bum a little bit, right? And yet this figure has everything they need and always attracting things at the right moment. Like always the right thing coming in at the right time. Divine timing with the star card after that. So again, there's something about divine timing in this situation that you're worrying about or you're thinking about. You might not feel like some days you might feel like you don't have enough, or you don't have the energy, or you don't like you're wondering how you're going to make it, how things are going to happen, how you're going to fix something or work with something or heal something or create something. And then it just, I yawn. And then it just like pop comes in, the answer, the solution, the information that you needed right at the right moment comes in, and you're like, ta-da! And then you run with it. I feel like some of you are thinking, how am I going to get through this? Like, the Queen of Wands is the queen with the most balanced masculine and feminine energies. She's very creative. She attracts attention. I already said all that. Stunning, like just, and captivating. And she's a problem solver. You know, she has a strong mind, but a strong heart too. Strong solar plexus, really. Always moving forward, right? No matter what life throws at her, always moving forward, always looking to the next thing. Like, okay, let's go, let's go, let's go. No time to waste, no time to sit and dwell. Right? I think she, takes the time that she needs, but she's like, okay, a visionary. She sees into the future. She knows how to create things, how to organize things, how to lead people towards the next phase, the next level, the next evolution, whatever, right? So it's like, and she always has the answers almost. It's like she always has the answers in her pocket because she attracts those answers, the solutions, when she needs them. Okay, I didn't really ask a question, but this is interesting. We have the Ace of Cups, the Two of Cups, and the Three of Cups. And the Page of Cups at the bottom. Oh my God, look at all this water going on, you guys. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Healing relationships. There's healing and love and connection and pouring into each other. And family celebrating a wish coming true. Because the Three of Cups is underneath the star. Healing this sense of not feeling like you're enough with the Four of Cups, or the Two of Cups under the Four of Cups, feeling as though you're healing that. Like finally feeling like you're enough, finally feeling like you are able to connect and show up in this like mutually beautiful connected union with somebody. Queen of Wands with the Ace of Cups. That's an interesting connection there. Seven of Swords in reverse. The Hermit and Two of Swords. I think that this is what's happening now and the future, and these cards over here are showing me what, and now these are showing me the Hermit. Here we go, Virgo energy. The Stars, Aquarius energy, just to give you some reference. Two of Swords energy here. Swords, and then the Seven of Swords in reverse. With the Hermit and the Two of Swords. With the Queen of Wands and the Ace of Cups. Man. I think that you're the Queen of Wands here, and you were feeling perhaps betrayed. Like there's something, I keep you're in the dark, like you're in the dark about something, feeling betrayed, feeling confused with the Two of Swords, not knowing, at a crossroads, not knowing what to do, not knowing what to believe. This figure is blind in the Two of Swords in this card, and she's like throwing daggers, right? Can't see, but like throwing daggers in the dark kind of thing, like not knowing if she's right or if she can like really just, what is it, the term, like shooting blanks, like not knowing if something's gonna work or not knowing if you're doing the right thing, just trying to follow your intuition but really doubting your intuition. Like you're doubting your intuition, or you have been doubting your intuition. You're just throwing darts at a dartboard in the dark, right? Like blindfolded. And that's, you know, and then you feel like it's a dangerous game. Seven of Swords, you feel betrayed. You feel like people are out to get you maybe. You feel like you don't know who to trust. You don't know what's going on. You're like, I don't understand. I don't know what's going on. I feel betrayed. I feel like I don't know what to do. I feel like with the Hermit there, you know, you've been trying to listen to your intuition. You've been trying to sit quietly and focus and kind of release this Seven of Swords in reverse, Two of Swords energy, you know, because he's kind of, this is going on, and then underneath the Hermit there is hiding. Not hiding, but like peeking out, like, okay, I'm going to cleanse this energy. I'm going to go in and I'm going to try to focus on my intuition. What's my heart telling me? What's, and then this card, the moment I realign with love, clear direction is presented to me. So I think that's your advice, or that's where you're at. Like there's something where you don't know what to do. You don't know how to move forward. You feel like you're fumbling around in the dark in a dangerous situation. She's like tossing around daggers, blind, trying to trust her intuition, standing in this water. The water's murky, like it's not totally calm. 1717 on the clock timer, which is 8-8, abundance, manifestation. 17, I always think of like as jackpot, or or bullseye. I'm also hearing like you were throwing things in the dark. You threw something into the bullseye, and you were like, and you had no idea if you were right or if you were wrong, but you were absolutely right, I'm hearing. So then we have the Hermit. Like really just trying to get grounded, even though all this doubt and fear and stuff's going on, this unseen, there's stuff unseen with the devil, or this like the demon energy in this card at the top here that I'm seeing, right? It's like there's all this stuff going on, and you're like, oh my God, am I interpreting the signs properly? Am I making the right guess? Am I doing the right thing? Am I making the right decision? I don't know who to trust. I don't know what's going on. I can't see anything. I have no proof. My robe is falling open. Just close it. Peeking back the curtain at something. And I feel like this worry about not knowing what to do and how to resolve this situation, even though you are the Queen of Wands, and like usually you can figure this stuff out. Normally you're very confident and you feel secure in yourself. You feel secure in your knowledge, your intuition, how to work through problems, you know, but this is kind of stumping you. or you feel a little nervous. Your energy feels a little bit nervous. You're trying to get grounded though. It's not like you're not trying. I just peeked in and I saw the sun. Clarity is coming. Black Numen, to a dark situation. Something that is shrouded in mystery, moon energy, darkness. You know, and then we have the Death card at the bottom of the deck. So change, transformation, the end of something I'm hearing, the end of a situation, the end of being in the dark maybe, moving from dark to light, because I saw the sun, getting clarity in a dark time. Yeah, because you have these Numens here, and then I'm looking at the eyes here on these poles. Purple poles, and purple, like the violet flame, is to purify. So a dark situation, I think, is being purified. I think that spirit is really helping to cleanse something, or to bring light, or to bring this information to you with the Four of Cups, the information that you need at the exactly the right moment, when you feel like you're down and out. You feel like, this guy's, like you feel like you're down and out, but then the fish are a symbol of luck. So like, today's your lucky day, I hear. Like you got the right something at the right time. The Star card, the divine timing card here. Two of Cups. And there's a lot of healing that's going to be happening for you. Love, overflowing with love, with the Ace of Cups, overflowing with love. And the Queen of Wands, you know, is not such a mushy person all the time, but I feel like her heart is going to be busting open. Like your heart is just going to be like overflowing. I'm seeing like tears falling. Oh, that's a lot of cards. I didn't really ask a specific question. So this is supposed to be an urgent message from Spirit. I think Spirit's like, okay, get out of your head. Don't worry so much about it, because the answers you need are coming. So try to keep grounded. Focus on love in your heart, and try to align yourself with love instead of getting caught up in the fear, in the unknown, in the anxiety, in the what ifs. Like I feel like maybe you're getting caught up in the what ifs, or what's going on, or I don't know what to do, or I can't see clearly, I don't have all the information, right? Try not to get caught up in that, and continue to focus on love no matter what the situation is. There's something, you are so powerful, you're a powerful manifester, and very, I just saw 22 on the timer, and very connected to your higher self. That you can manifest anything, including the information and the solutions that you need. But you have to kind of get grounded and focus on your heart space, even though it's challenging, you know. What is the Four of Cups, Two of Cups here? Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck. The Magician. And the Page of Cups. Working on a relationship, working on a new love. Replenishing, I'm hearing. Ten of Swords, after maybe an ending. Was it because the Ten of Swords was at the bottom of the deck, and Ten of Swords is about ending, maybe betrayal, maybe like a really painful ending. So there's like a new beginning, or a replenishing, or a fresh energy, returning to love. something that you've been manifesting with the Magician here. Like, I think intentionally working on, intentionally manifesting, not knowing or thinking that it might come in, but it comes in sort of in the nick of time, I'm hearing, or like the last minute, or just when you least expect it, or you weren't expecting this, I'm hearing as well. The Star and the Three of Cups. The Star is about wish fulfillment. It's about healing, trusting, having faith. Six of Wands. Recognition. Success, victory, being recognized. Oh my God, that's too many. Yeah, there's some sort of, something's shifting in your family, personal life connection. It could be, you know, a romantic partner, and then, but the family's going to celebrate it. There's something about celebrating with family. Temperance at the bottom of the deck. Oops. Healing, patience, divine timing, grounding, self-nurturing, nurturing a situation. That's the energy of that, at the end, the outcome of whatever it is that you're thinking about. A different perspective. So I'll show you. Nine of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles. Seven of Wands. King of Cups. So many cups here. Oh my goodness. Two of Wands. Yeah, what did I say it? A different perspective on a situation. This King of Cups could be the other half of the Two of Cups here, and the Queen of Wands. So King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Then we have the Seven of Wands. Okay, we've got Nine of Pentacles. It's like somebody was holding back their energy, focusing on themselves, like holding in their energy, holding in their pentacles. It could be money. I'm thinking of it more in terms of like energy, though. Being really resistant, or something going on. The Seven of Wands, like there's this conflict, the need to defend oneself, the need to defend family, maybe. Feeling very protective as well as the Seven of Wands. Standing up for yourself is the same sort of energy. Nine of Pentacles is also, I find, like a wish card. It's also about like manifesting something or achieving something, success in something, or focusing on yourself, because it's like the single solo card. So it's like really focusing on yourself, or you were focusing on yourself, building yourself up, working on your career, working on your finances, working on your, you know, achieving your dreams, your goals. Maybe after there was that Ten of Swords there, so maybe after a painful ending, where you felt like you were in the dark, you felt like you were, you know, betrayed, you felt like you didn't know who to trust or what was going on. And then the Nine of Pentacles, you know, so you refocused on yourself, holding back your energy, or maybe both of you were holding back your energy or something, like holding back information even. There's information, because we were talking about information a lot at the beginning. So like holding back information, holding back energy, holding back connection, your heart in a way. But it's more about energy, like hiding or like resisting or controlling, trying to control a situation. being afraid to let go of your energy of or something like that. But there's definitely this conflict about it, like about that, or resistance, or yeah, like fighting, defending, protecting, this kind of conflict going on. But usually with the Seven of Wands, it's a conflict for a reason, a conflict, maybe both people, because in this card it's not always two people going at it, right? It's usually one person kind of defending themselves against many, but it's like these two people with their own agendas or their own stuff coming into this connection and this conflict going on and not necessarily seeing eye to eye. And then both people holding back their energy, holding back their pentacles, holding back their time, their resources, right? And resources aren't just money, it's time, energy, attention, you know. And then, yeah, so the King of Cups. And then, so it's a different perspective. I think at the end of all of this, there's a different perspective that's coming in for why something was happening. This thing that you were in the dark about, this thing that you felt betrayed by, this thing that you've been trying to work through and trying to be grounded and try to focus on yourself with the Nine of Pentacles, and hold back your energy because you just didn't know who to trust. You didn't know if it was worth putting the energy out there. You didn't know what was going on. You were in the dark. So you were like, okay, I'm going to focus on myself and I'm going to hold back my energy and my resources and sort of just like put a pause on all this. And really trying to defend your space, your energy, your time, your reclaiming my time. I'm hearing I won't be made a fool of. And like it matters. Like it matters. King of Cups, Two of Wands, the different perspective on this King of Cups. Or the King of Cups is going to come in and offer you a different perspective or something like a perspective, or their perspective is going to shift. The World, Queen of Swords. I think with the Queen of Swords and the World card at the bottom of the deck, there could be a distance between you two, emotional, physical distance, a cycle ending between the two of you, like, and then the Two of Pentacles at the bottom underneath the World. So it's like a cycle, like maybe a back and forth. Maybe for a while there's been this back and forth, right? Not really being on the same page kind of energy. And then with the Queen of Swords, it's like finally being able to have that discussion, finally being able to clear the air, finally being able to resolve and like get to the bottom, I'm hearing, of like the lies, the backstabbing, the manipulation. My battery's gonna die. All of that, like really just, yeah, trying to get to the bottom of it, I'm hearing. But setting really firm boundaries, knowing your worth, being discerning about the situation. But I mean, this is kind of like, I think something's gonna take place. They want you to know, the urgent message here is that everything's gonna be okay, and that there's celebration and love and connection and a wish fulfillment and 3322 on the timer. Everything's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be great. You just have to get through this situation where there's this conversation that needs to happen, or illumination, like something needs to be illuminated, information needs to be revealed, for you to have a different perspective on what's been going on that you can't see, and it's driving you crazy. You're like, I can't see it. I don't know what to do. I'm trying to ground myself. I'm trying to get centered. I feel like there's all this stuff going on, and you're like overwhelmed. But Spirit's saying, okay, come back into your heart space, breathe, like, continue to follow your heart. And yes, for sure, hold back your energy, take care of yourself, make sure that you're making sure you're making yourself a priority, you know, and stand up for yourself. Don't back down with the Seven of Wands there. Don't back down from this, you know. You're important too, they're saying. Your needs are important too. Yes, this person might offer you a new perspective, but it's important to still, you know, clarify, like, but my needs are important too. Like, what I think matters. Oh, that's why I was saying it matters. No, there you go. What I think matters. What I feel matters. What I want matters. Like, I'm a part of this too. Right? It's not just you, I'm hearing. With the Nine of Pentacles can be a very selfish card as well. Very looking after your own needs and stuff. Your own, especially financial, and like, you know, we're a team, I'm hearing. Like, we're a team. Any other? Okay, I'll put that deck down. Nothing else from there. Okay, I think that's good. I think like the urgent message is that, yes, at the end of the day, there's all this beautiful love, celebration, family, connection, wish fulfillment. Like, it's just this beautiful, loving card. Companionship, success, being recognized, being seen, feeling validated, feeling seen, admired, respected. Maybe with the Three of Cups under the Star and the Six of Wands, it could be, you know, if this is about work, because there's a lot of cups in love here, but if it's about work or your career, there's like being seen by the community, by your community that you're trying to build, and maybe like you reach a milestone in like the followers that you want, right? Or the success that you were looking for, like a goal, reaching a goal also. And being celebrated by the community for what you've accomplished, I'm hearing as well. Okay, let's get an oracle card from the Forest Fairies. Yeah. 44, Otherworld, Veiled, Illness, Transition. I do feel like there are a lot of dark energies with those demons on that image that I saw. I feel like you can feel that. There's a lot of darkness in this situation with the Black Numen and the Death card. Like, there's a lot of dark energies that have affected this situation, and I'm not going to look into that because I don't think Spirit really wants me to go into that. But there is this darkness, this otherworld stuff that has impacted this situation. You know, and it clouded your judgment, and maybe this person's judgment too, or the entire situation. It's like cloudy in the past. Maybe they did that on purpose. Maybe those energies did it on purpose. Maybe somebody put an evil eye spell. Oh, with the eyes here on the Black Numen that I showed you, there's like the eyes on the flame. So maybe somebody put like an evil eye on you or something, or on this situation. Maybe your work and a relationship, perhaps. And you're breaking that. You're breaking through the cloudiness, through the fog. The Merciful One, compassion, release, relief. Number 26. Number 8, again, abundance there. Number 8. The mercy, have mercy. 34, the Green Man, initiative, fertilization, action. 7. 34, 7. And 20, unseelie queen, glamour, opulence, hubris. 2. I feel like at the end of this, And again, I think Christmas time is going to be really great for you. It's going to be like a lot of things are coming into balance, coming into place, falling into place, like one thing after another. I do think that it's like career, love, family, feeling really fulfilled, getting recognition, right? Building that following you've wanted, having success, and like not just a job, but this is a career, this is a purpose. This is your purpose that you're aligning with right now, or that you've been aligning with in this moment. And then I think around Christmas time, you're going to feel completely different. Like I think that things 39 on the timer, I think that you're just going to be like, wow, how did we get here? Like it's so good. After all the darkness, like it's a breath of fresh air with the Unseelie Queen. Like you're just gonna feel brand new, I'm hearing. Just like, what? Like this, she looks like the Queen of Wands, doesn't she? The merciful one. So I think that in this relationship situation, the Green Man, initiative, fertilization, and action, I feel like this person is going to show you a different side, a new perspective. We were saying that, but like taking action, taking the initiative, really focusing on fertilizing the soil or the garden with you, like your garden. Okay, take that as it resonates. But I do feel like this person's going to pour into this situation, into you, into this couple, and this with you, taking action, taking right action, and I think Spirit is, because of what is going to be revealed, this discussion, this different perspective on how and what was going on with them that you couldn't see. Spirit's asking you to be merciful with the merciful one, compassion, release, relief, like let go of all that stuff in the past, because if when you let go and focus on love and compassion in this situation and with this person, you will feel relief. It'll help you and help them, but it'll open the doorway to this really beautiful outcome for everybody involved. So I think that's your advice, really, your urgent message from Spirit that they wanted to bring to you, is to be merciful, compassionate. Right? I mean, but still firm with the Queen of Swords. You know, you're not going to take BS, right? Be discerning. Trust your judgment. Trust your intuition. And set boundaries, healthy boundaries, you know, depending on what happened in the past. Like, you don't want to go through that again. So, you know, make sure that they are showing you the initiative, fertilizing your garden, you know, and taking action, the right action that you are expecting and that you want, and be open about what it is that you expect. Like the two of you, I think that there just really needs to be a very open and honest and authentic conversation in order to come back into balance, right? And letting go of the darkness, letting go of the fear. Yeah, and with that, pile number one, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you, love you, and yeah, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, let me know. Comment, let me know again, like just, I'd love to hear what you think. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, please do so we can stay connected. I will see you the next time. Have a good night. Bye. Hey, pile number two, welcome to your reading. Just cleansing out the energies from the last reading. All right. When I accept the love of the universe as my primary teacher, I will always be guided back to the light. I feel like a lot of sadness in this pile. Yellow gold could be a symbol for you, or your solar plexus might be sort of really on fire right now. Obstacles are detours in the right direction. What are you going through, pile number 2? This reminds me of that show. Little fires everywhere, like putting out all these little fires, all these little tower moments, like running around, like all these things going on at once. Like just all this stuff going on. And not all of them are fires, but there's like yellow and there's some red and there's a little bit of pink here. So there's like pieces of love everywhere, but then like the fire, right? And it's like you can't focus on the love. Like initially when I'm looking at it, I just saw the yellow and the fire, and you can't, it's like you can't see the love when you're so busy focusing on all the disaster and all the stuff you got to do, all the stress you got to handle. But there's like all this like love around, sprinkled around you, but I don't think you're focusing on that. Or you're not accepting love. And maybe you feel kind of left out in the cold. Like, I will always be guided back to the light when I accept love. So are you not accepting love? Are you resisting love in some way? I'm hearing this is a gong show. I don't know, I'm just gonna look at the card and sort of, I'm hearing this is a gong show. Like, what the F is going on here? It's like your solar plexus, everything is ablaze, I'm hearing. Like your stomach is on fire. If you don't have ulcers, with the stress that you're carrying inside of your body, you might get them. So just like, I feel like Spirit's saying you're focusing on the wrong thing. Like you're focusing on the fire instead of the love. You're focusing on, like the solar plexus is about motivation, going, being driven, moving forward, always moving, always like focusing on the next thing, right? Just like really busy. ADHD, maybe you might have struggle with that, like, or just having a hard time like focusing and like getting grounded, getting rooted. Like you're in your solar plexus, it's like on fire. And the solar plexus is the chakra right above the belly button. So it's like right there, it's like, it's in knots. And you're like trying to control everything, trying to like manage everything, control everything, and like dropping the ball. Like dropping the ball everywhere, but at the same time trying to manage everything. Like you're like, I'm running around. And I'm doing everything that I'm supposed to be doing, but nothing's working. Like, why isn't it working? Well, because you're in the doing. You're doing instead of being. You're doing what you think you need to do, right? Like but you're not prioritizing certain things or the right things. You're not letting the universe or your higher self or God or whatever guide you. You're using your solar plexus to guide you, and your solar plexus is like one of the most conditioned parts of you, and besides your mind, right? Because it's taught us, we're conditioned that we have to go and attain and do the right thing and focus on this, and this is a priority, right? Especially when it comes to material things. The solar plexus is very connected to attaining material things. Over love, over connections, over family, over other stuff. like I feel this panic. Like it's like starting in the solar plexus, this fire, this burning fire of stress, and then it's just like spreading and like feeling like, oh my God, so overwhelmed that you just don't know what to do. Okay. All right. Let's get the tarot out. Oh, can't even hold on to these cards right now. It's like you're having a hard time holding on to things. Like things are just falling apart. Like even this card, it's like glass shattering. Like things are just shattering around you and you're like, but I was doing everything. Like, let me just pick up on this energy for a sec. Like spinning your wheels. And the more you spin your wheels, the worse everything is getting. I see a lot of angry faces around you. A lot of like, what the F are you doing? Like people just shaking their head, like watching this, like, why? Seems like an unnecessary struggle. Five of Swords, yeah. What are you fighting for? Like, what are you really fighting for? You're trying to bring balance, temperance. It's like you're trying to bring balance to an impossible situation. Like harmony to an impossible situation. You're fighting. You're in your ego. You're like fighting. Like in your sympathetic nervous system, just fighting constantly. Ugh. The World card. Yeah, fighting unnecessary battles. The Five of Swords is the ego card. Like you're in your ego. Trying to control everything, trying to fight everything, trying to keep it all together. There's a lot of resistance, but there's also this like sadness or just this, it's like in your solar plexus, but then in your heart, and your heart is like gripping and you're just like almost on the verge of having a panic attack. Like that's how it feels. The Worlds. Spirit's like just, I'm seeing like you holding on to like a tether and then just letting go and then like adrift. Like, okay, okay, God, okay, Spirit, okay, universe, show me where to land. I'm hearing. And like this, when you do that, when you let go, there's this like release, this like crying and love and like just beautiful energy that's coming through when I think about that. And the crying, like just the releasing of this pent-up frustration, where you can surrender to what is meant to be instead of trying to make it so. That makes sense. Coming back into love. You're facing these obstacles for a reason. Not just detours, but like the Devil. Oh, I need some It's like this, I'm looking at this right now thinking, I don't care about nothing. I'm hearing blinded to the truth. Or willful blindness, you know, like just not even wanting to look at it, not even wanting to look at the situation, not wanting to look at yourself, not wanting to look at what's going on, right? Like the way this devil, their head is turned, like, I don't give an F. I don't give a fudge sickles. But that's like the mask that you wear because it's hurting you. This energy of like, I don't give a fudge. Like it's hurting you. Like it's hurting you. It's hurting your life. It's causing all these, you know, fires everywhere. So spirit in this card is like calling you with the red sort of arrow, the little diamond, whatever, arrow, ruby, pointing, look at this. Like it's you. It's you and these compulsions, these behaviors, maybe addictions, maybe like addictions can be so many different things. You know, and healing one addiction can lead to another addiction, codependency, workaholism, right? Like, it's like once you feel like you've mastered one, another one pops up. Where are all these addictions coming from? Where are all these compulsions coming from? Where are all of these behaviors and this negativity and this drama? Where's it all coming from? And then Spirit's like, look inside of yourself. And that's not to say that you are a bad person, because you're not a bad person. Our compulsions, our behaviors, our negative behaviors, maladaptive behaviors, coping mechanisms, right? Sometimes we sabotage ourselves by creating unnecessary drama because growing up we were used to dealing with drama. So peace, being in a peaceful situation, feeling at peace in life is actually really terrifying. It's triggering to the nervous system, and so you react and you create drama unnecessarily because it doesn't feel good to be at peace. It actually feels worse than the drama to your nervous system that's been programmed or conditioned to always be functioning on high alert. So like then peace becomes something that you, like when you first start entering into peaceful situations, relationships, friendships, work, like all that, it's actually like you're like waiting, constantly waiting for the shoe to drop. Like, okay, what's next? What's gonna happen next? So you create all this, you know, before it's like you're going to cause drama before drama can hurt you, right? Like I'm gonna hurt you before you can hurt me. But you're actually just hurting yourself at the end of the day by causing it, because then people are looking at you like, what are you doing? Like, why are you doing that? Right? And it's not because people don't understand. They don't see what you've been through. They don't see what's going on inside of your brain, what's going on inside of your mind. And you might not let them in. You might not want to let them in. You might not want to share all of those things because being vulnerable is triggering. Being vulnerable is really scary. Opening up is really scary. So you're like alone with this toxic thing inside of you, inside your heart, inside your soul, inside your solar plexus. And like you're alone with it and you're not sharing it. You know, and it's not that you are, when you share and be really vulnerable, not just like tell people. There's a difference between telling people the story of what happened to you versus sharing like what it did to you. Does that make sense? Like how it impacted you, that getting in touch with those feelings, sitting with the feelings, sitting with the hurt, sitting with the pain, and allowing it to come to the surface and sharing that with someone and showing them like, I feel, not that you are broken, but I feel broken. I feel like when people don't understand what's going on, they're looking at you and judging you and like, what is that person doing? Like, and they don't get it. But they don't get it because either they can't understand because they haven't been through what you went through, and they're not attuning to you and they don't really care to listen. So those people aren't for you, and that's not what this message is about. But people who want to understand you and want to be there for you and want to like work up with you on it, right? The people that you maybe keep running away from or hurting or causing drama with, they want you to let them in. They want to be there. Like, please talk to me, show me what's going on. And like even the like the heart, when I talk about that, like my heart squeezes and my throat is like, you don't know what to say, you don't know how to like, even I can't get the words out very well. It's like, even you don't want to share, you don't want to tell somebody what really happened, what's really going on. And I'm hearing you feel mortified, like, and ashamed and sad and lonely, and like and you don't like it, but you don't know what to do. And you're like running around trying to mask it with different things, filling the void with busyness and stuff and whatever. Compulsions, addictions, people, toxic people. But you know how to handle the toxic people because you grew up with that. So you know how to deal with that. But we don't know how to deal with other people who are peaceful and who have done their healing work and who are ready and open to receive you, right? Like, they want to give you love. They want to listen. They want to be there. They want to understand, emotionally mature people. But you're not used to that. You don't know how to handle that. So you run away and cause drama and create chaos. And then here we have the Fool at the bottom, or the Fool did pop out, and the Four of Swords was there too. Didn't get to those yet. So I think you struggle with being at peace, with relaxing, just shh. You crave it. You say you want it, you crave it. So what's the message today, Spirit? The Fool, new beginning. Knight of Pentacles. Lovers. Gonna have to clarify some more of these. Not there. Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so we have the Judgment, Seven of Swords underneath the Fool, Lovers underneath the Devil, Knight of Pentacles underneath the World. I'll show you the cards in a sec. And the Four of Swords, Seven of Wands. You're trying to defend your peace, right? But it's like, or no, this is at the end. So like, you need to defend your peace, Spirit saying. Your peace is the most important thing to help balance everything out. And then when you feel at peace, when you find your peace, then you'll be able to let love in. Not just let love in, but you'll be able to recognize love. The right love. So I'm going to clarify. So we have the World and the Knight of Pentacles. Queen of Cups. Ten of Wands. What's the Knight of Pentacles? Perspective. Two of Wands in reverse. like, there's something going on and it is really hard. And I don't want to project or like guess at what it is. The Two of Wands in reverse. So we have the, I don't know, let's go line by line and we'll go 21, 21 on the timer. Knight of Pentacles underneath the World. Could be like working around the world, traveling for work. Knight of Pentacles. There's other people involved here. Like there's a Knight of Wands, the Page of Pentacles. There's something about work. I'm hearing some things, but I don't want to like put that on here. So Two of Wands in reverse here can talk about like I'm hearing failed partnerships, or that like, and with the Ten of Wands, did I show you that already? I'm feeling like a not good feeling in my tummy, like just like not good, you guys. Like you need to work through something, like something is not a good situation. Like something wasn't what you thought it was with the Two of Wands in reverse. Like the Two of Wands upright is looking at a perspective, right? Or looking to the future or planning something. Like this wasn't what you planned. Whatever is going on, this wasn't what you thought. It was not what you planned. And you're feeling like not good. I think it's has something to do with money, work, a new opportunity that came into your life and it wasn't what you expected it to be. With the Knight of Wands here. Three of Swords. You've been stabbed in the back, honey. Like a fair weather friend. Somebody like that you, I think this image, right? This image is like friends hugging, right? And the friend just stabbed them in the back and is holding them while they suffer and die and bleed out. That is messed up. Knight of Wands. Oh, this energy is not good, you guys. I'm like, I don't know what to do for you guys. Knight of Wands. Page of Pentacles. Can't even remember the order that these all came out. But there was like an opportunity, something that you took, a job offer, maybe a friend, someone offered you a job, or somebody, there's people around you, right? But and there's no love, like there's no cups really, right? This is like, or maybe Knight of Wands is a very passionate card, you know, it can talk about being, you know, passionate and travel and fun and charismatic and energetic and like the life of the party energy and, you know, go-getter. Stabbing of the back. Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles has like a vision, business. They're really focused on their career, on what they want. And then the Nine of Pentacles, again, the career, like really focusing on the self, focusing on gaining traction financially, success, rewards, but it's all about the self, right? It could be the single card, like being single as well, like being single while you focus on building something. I'm hearing shyster. It's like somebody came in to offer you something, but this card in this particular deck reminds me of like the word shyster, because their hat is covering their eyes, so covering their intentions, and coming with thinking they're coming with pure intentions. They're holding like this, the nature, right, the leaves and stuff. Meanwhile, they're showing me, spirit showing me like somebody being beaten with a rod, like a whip, like on the plantations and stuff. I want a Three of Pentacles, the bottom, and the Two of Swords under that. So it's like, I think this was a partner community. Somebody from within your community has backstabbed you really bad with the Two of Swords here, and you didn't see it. You didn't see it coming. Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is like the charity card, or like reciprocation, or needing help, asking for help, receiving help. Can be about balancing out a situation. And we have the Justice on the bottom of the deck, Ten of Swords under that. Karma, right, as well coming out here, Six of Pentacles. What is this here? Like someone offered to help you out. Like, yeah, I'll help you out. Okay, Ace of Wands in reverse. I'll help you out, but you need to do something for me. Like, I'll help you out, but you need to do something for me. Ace of Wands in reverse talks about sex, sexual fetishes, right? Impulses, not having control of your impulses, desires. Fantasies. I'm getting this, I'm hearing sex trade. I'm gonna be real with you guys. It's like, it's nonstop repeating in my mind. And I get this feeling of just feeling really not good about it. You know, and it's like tricked, turning tricks, or like being tricked into it, feeling like you owe somebody something. Because you owe somebody for helping you out. Five of Pentacles, yeah. Like you owe them a debt. It's like you have to repay a debt, or you don't have the resources. You didn't have the resources, and this looked like a really good opportunity, and then it turned into something that it wasn't supposed to be. But underneath the Five of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck is death. And then the Three of Cups underneath of that. Three of Cups. So family, celebration, connections, something transforming. Someone in family might be helping out. Right? Like maybe... Yeah, again, Three of Pentacles with the Wheel of Fortune. There's somebody around that's trying to help you, or is going to try to help you. Please accept the help if you need it. Like, please admit it, or ask for help. Somehow, if the energy is like, it's not that, you know, it's not like a person who's like, yeah, I want to be in this industry and I'm empowered and it feels good and all that. This is not that energy. This is somebody who like fell into this type of a situation, even if it's not exactly that situation, but it's like exchanging services for financial resources or support in some way or help in some way, and not feeling good about the services or the thing that you're providing in order to get that help. So whatever that means for you, it's not a fair exchange. Spirit is saying this is not right. And I feel like with this card, you're focusing on all this fire, 3131 on the timer, all this fire, all this stuff going on, shattered, everything is shattering around you. But there's love there, right? There's love. People love you. They want to love you. You have to reach out. You need to ask for help. You need to tell them what's going on. And they can't do anything. Their hands are tied. Maybe they've tried. Maybe they've tried to tell family. Maybe they've tried to talk to your family but they sound crazy because it's not something that people talk about, right? So when someone says, look, I think this is going on, there's something not right, there's something going on, and then the family or the people that they're telling are like, no, but everything's fine. I just talked to them the other day. But they don't know, they haven't done the research, the reading on like to what signs to watch out for. Yeah, 3 of Wands popped out, signs. No, someone knowing, someone seeing what's going on. Someone sees what's going on. This Empress energy here. Someone sees what's going on. They know, they see it. King of Pentacles underneath that. Okay, so someone sees Empress, King of Pentacles underneath of that, right? And the 4 of Pentacles. They know, they see it because they see the warning signs. You're like, you are holding back. And they're like, the King of Pentacles doesn't hold back. The King of Pentacles is a powerhouse. He's like confident, strong, connected. But this King of Pentacles looks really forlorn, like really helpless, really like, ugh, what do I do? Like feeling really helpless and feeling really stuck, right? And holding back. And the energy is not right. This Empress is looking at the situation like, that's not the Emperor that I know. Like something's not right. The Chariot here, Cancer energy underneath the Devil. And the High Priestess. She's nipples, so I can't show the nipples, but for the Lovers. So the Lovers, I think this is also like the Devil, the Lovers here is the High Priestess in your life, someone who's very intuitive, psychic, right? Maybe they're trying to champion for you. They're trying to help you out as much as they can. They see what's going on, this Devil, they intuitively see it. They might actually be psychics and they're reading this. They might be your twin flame with the Lovers card there. So if they're your twin flame, they might actually be able to feel this. Like they feel it and it's like, oh my God, this compulsion to do something, right? With the Chariot there. They're like, I need to do something about this. Like something's not right. Like there's this Devil energy here. Like there's something not right. Something's going on. I need to do something with the Chariot. I need to take action. I need to go into battle for this person, for this situation. But the High Priestess is also about things being unseen. So they're also kind of going off of just a feeling, right? An intuitive hit. And they don't have any tangible things to bring to anybody. The Fool. So we have the Fool card. I think I showed you that already. The Fool card, Judgment, and the Seven of Swords. So the Judgment clarified with the Seven of Swords. You're worried, like you want this new beginning, you want to start fresh, but you're worried about what people are going to say, if people are going to judge you for what happened or what's going on. But like you're really worried about what people are going to think, what people are going to say. But the Seven of Swords, you were betrayed. You were put into a really impossible situation. And, you know, with the Devil card there, if you're somebody who struggles with, you know, poverty, trauma, history of child abuse, addictions, you know, so many different things lead people into these situations that they can't see, because these predators, and they are predators, and they can be men and women, they look for people in places where they know that they can manipulate them, where they target people, they choose them. It's not a random act. They watch you, they get to know you, they romance you. They're called Romeos, right? With the boys, I don't know what the girls are called. They might still call them Romeos, but this, like, they you know, show you love and affection, all the things that you crave. They see that you're vulnerable. They see that you're hurting. They see that you're isolated and alone. They further isolate you. They take away your phone, make it impossible for you to communicate with family and friends. They manipulate you. They gaslight you. They threaten you, and they threaten your family. There's so many things. So if you're watching this and this is happening, because this is what I'm getting, then please tell somebody. You will not be judged by the people who really love you. You will not. So please ask for help. Okay, I'm just like overwhelmed, you guys. You deserve better than this. Yeah, okay. And defend your peace. Right? If anybody does judge you or like tries to come at you about it, like, they're not the right people. Defend your peace, your serenity. The right people will defend you, will stand up for you. That's all that matters, right? And then there's resources. There's so many resources. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, like, there are resources, and this happens way more than you know, this situation. And you might not want to consider yourself like a victim, you know, right? You might have thought initially, oh, I guess I have to, or this, you know, I can do this for a little bit to make money, and this is what I have to sell. And you know, it's easy when you're in a tough spot in your life, not knowing what to do, needing to pay bills, needing to eat, needing to support people, to think that this is something like this could be an easy solution, or to find help from somebody that you think you can trust, you don't really know all that well, but you're like, hey, this might be good. And then slowly you get trapped. These predators, they don't, it's a game. Like it's premeditated. They watch you, they choose the person, right? They go after you with intention. Time, there's a lot of effort and time goes into something like this. They isolate you from your family so that your family doesn't know what's going on and they can't communicate with you. Six of Wands. Yeah, there's this documentary I watched a while ago, Surviving R. Kelly, and it's all about the R. Kelly stuff. And the way, so there's success at the end of this, like recognize people recognizing what's going on. And I'll show you these cards in a second, but the documentary Surviving R. Kelly is like mind-blowing, what he did to those girls and how they ended up there and staying. And not just young girls, it wasn't just underage girls, it was like young women. It was like like women in their 30s, like later 30s, got trapped by it. And what he did to them and the way he controlled them, the stories are gross. And you think, you know, some people think, oh, well, doesn't somebody recognize when they're being manipulated and forced into trafficking or this trade against their will? But that's not how abuse works. It messes with your mind. 4222 on the timer. It messes with you. That's what abuse does. It tricks you into sympathizing with your abusers. Like there's so many things, and then I think they make you think that it's your fault, that you wanted it, that you owe them, right? It messes with you. It's not, and you're not thinking, you're seeing things clearly. It's hard to bring a feeling to the police, you know. Oh, I have a feeling. Bring it to family. I have a feeling. I can't shake this feeling. And they're like, what? Don't you think this person would know if something was going on? That's not how abuse works. And then that person is made to look like a crazy person. Like even in that documentary, Surviving R. Kelly, the parents of these girls were like freaking out. Like, this person is like stolen my kid. The kid's an adult, so can't do much about it. They say that they're fine, can't do much about it. But the abuse and the manipulation and the horror and the hurt and the harm that's being done, the parents knew, they know, and they worked for years to get those girls out. Some of them, one girl or two girls took a long time. One girl finally left, and the other girl, she was a mess. And then the other girl, one girl stayed with him to the end, right? Even I think she might still be with him, like he's in jail, and it's like all the evidence is there, and she's still like, no, I love him, he's my boyfriend. It's crazy town. Not crazy, they're not crazy, but like that it happens in the world is crazy. And that the human trafficking industry is like a multi-billion-dollar industry and growing. It is insane what they can do, right? It used to be the drug industry, but you can only sell, what do they say? You can only sell like, you know, an ounce of whatever for one time, but you can sell a person how many times? Multiple times a day. It's not just kids. It can happen to anybody at any age. Somebody who needs it, you know, fits all the markers, alone, not a lot of people around, far away from family. It's evil stuff. Okay, so I think that the lovers, the high priestess, the lover in your life, or like somebody, the Queen of Cups, so Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, she could be like, she's, with the Justice card, she's trying to find justice. She's trying to figure out what to do. She can feel the black Numen, she can feel the darkness, she can see it intuitively with these eyes here, right? These eyes. She can see it with those eyes, and you know, and she wants to, like, there's this love, like, wants to help, wants to love, wants to nurture you, wants to help in some way. and trying to bring justice, like trying to figure out a way to bring justice to this situation. 555 on the timer changes. Working, doing whatever she can, I feel. What am I missing here? I think the same person as the Empress energy, maybe. Or the Empress could be a mother figure, right? Three of Cups, family. The White Numen, 9 of Cups, King of Cups, 6 of Wands. I'm hearing like Mrs. Doubtfire when Robin Williams puts like the pepper on the shrimp and the guy's choking in the restaurant, and then Mrs. Doubtfire is like leaping over things. Help is on the way, dear. Help is on the way. I'm hearing smoke signal. Like I feel like there's 6 of Wands. Did I show you all these already? My mind is like lost. So 6 of Wands, King of Cups, 9 of Cups. So the King of Cups can be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. White Numen, like step into the light kind of thing. Like there's love, there's acceptance. There's, step into the light, ask God for help. Trust your intuition, but like ask somebody for help, like a person. Or give a sign or something. Like how can you be reached? How can you leave? Right? Where can you go? The Star, Ace of Swords. If an offer for help comes in, or somebody says something to you, right? Don't turn it down. Say something, do something. Send a sign. Where are you? Where can we come and get you? Please. Clear these cards away. Even though I know you might feel ashamed, there's no shame in being a victim of this. There's no shame in like being manipulated, right? Somebody targeted this. And they do it. They go to they troll like playgrounds. It's like these people will troll playgrounds. They will troll school playgrounds, They target single mothers online. Right? Trying to offer them support and assistance. Let me be your sugar daddy. They target people in like rehab centers, AA, right? People in poor, poverty-stricken communities. Because they know that's a vulnerable population. They know they're easy to manipulate. Maybe they need money. They know that they need money, so they offer to help them out. The story is very similar in all these situations. Or like in R. Kelly thing, he wanted to be, the girls want to be famous. They want to be singers. $27, Salut, vitality, health, energy. Pretty. 27. 27th of a month could be an important number. Vitality, health, energy. Cunning woman, silent, observant, wily. You could have been brought into this situation by somebody who salut means, doesn't that mean like hi in French or something? Salut. Very flirty, very energetic, a lot of vitality. They were, you know, very bubbly, very like, had a lot of energy, very flighty. I'm getting like somebody who has this like very flighty, energetic, buzzing personality. And then the cunning woman, silent, observant, wily. Or there's two different people here. There's somebody that exudes a lot of vitality, health, energy in your life. She's beautiful, very fairy-like, maybe really loves magic. Wispy, like kind of curly hair. Who's just like a beaming ball of light almost, right? And then you have a cunning woman, silent, observant, wily. Oh, who are these people? I just feel like these are actually people. Let's see. Gee whiz. Yeah, okay. So there's these people. I think these are people, actually. Normally I look at these oracle cards and I don't see people, but like, it's usually a situation, but I think these represent people. So this person, right? Somebody who desperately believes in magic and fairies and unicorns and butterflies, like just loves all of that, is very bubbly and has all this vitality, health, wisdom, energy. Like she's like very psychic and is dreaming about these things that might be happening to you. Like she just, you know, she's so pure. She's so pure-hearted that she sees intuitively, psychically, is seeing things. And then you have this cunning woman, silent, observant, wily. 5333 on the timer. She sees everything, you know, is standing back, observing it, taking the information that maybe this person is giving to her, and like is able to decipher it. And do something about it, and try to do something about it. Ragnarok. Destruction, energy, final moment. Dun, dun, dun. Things are coming to an end. I feel like, yeah, the situation is going to come to an end. 11 is the miracle number, miracles, believe in miracles. Something is going to happen, burning it down, like destruction. This whole situation is going to be burned down, destructed, even like you burning it down, maybe, I don't know, lighting a fire and getting out somehow. I don't know. That's just coming through. Did you hear that? I normally don't hear things through the walls, but I just heard, or through the vents, I guess. Like someone yelling. It's weird. Even if you have to leave with like nothing on your back, you know, I don't know. I don't know what the situation is, but these two people, there's these two people who are really trying to do something. They need, I think, maybe a little bit to work with, or you need to say something. Right? They can see it. They're doing what they can. They need something else. There needs to be more. All right. the Moonology Oracle. Don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo. It's not your fault. Don't be prideful. Confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo. Oh my God, there's 2 lions there. Lions could be your spirit guide, but also lions are fierce when it comes to their families. Fierce. They're very protective. They hunt together, work together, live together, sleep together. Like they are like so together, you know? Leo could be important. If there's 2 Leo cards here. Full moon in Leo, new moon in Leo. So someone who's a Leo, end of July, August, beginning of August birthday, they could have something to do with this, right? If someone comes to you, if a Leo comes to you and says something, asks something, you know, they might have been tipped off by somebody. They might have an intuitive, like, what's happening, right? So, and they might not completely understand, but they are fierce as F. Will do anything for family, anything. Charge in there with a fiery blade, 57:57 on the timer, if they have to. Okay? And they, you know, I do feel that too. This confidence is key to your success. Just don't let the situation trick you, right? Don't be manipulated by this. There is a way out, and there's people who love and care for you, and they don't care. They will stand by you, get you the help and support and everything that you need. So I feel like there are these people who really love you fiercely, and maybe you don't want to admit, you know, what's been going on, or okay. I don't want to leave you guys. I don't want to leave you in this reading, like, after this. Okay, a personal issue reaches resolution, full moon in Cancer. Bring love into the situation, new moon in Aquarius. Surrender to the divine, full moon. A win-win outcome is forecast. Ooh, full moon in Libra. Hold your vision. Keep the faith. Let somebody know. I feel like there's people who already know. They see it, they know. But they don't have enough to charge in. You know? And even then, I don't know if that's, you know, how that would work, but I don't want to leave. Yeah, there's people out there that really love you, so please find your way back to them, no matter what has happened. Like, love is stronger than all of that. Okay? Please say something. sending you so much love. And I will, it seems silly to be like the video and subscribe and all that. Read the room, Carolee. This is not the time. But please just, please ask for help. Please. It's not your fault. Shit, there's this hand signal. Look it up. There's a hand signal for, I can't remember what it is. I think it's something like this. Or like this or something. I feel silly that I don't know it. But if you're like on video chat with somebody, you can do like a hand signal, but Google it. I think it's like this or something. And then that will alert them that something isn't right. If you're on a video, if you can't say it. Sorry, I don't want to leave. 222 on the timer. Big hugs. Okay, I have to end the video, but yeah, I guess I will see you next time. Stay strong, believe in yourself. Like, you're so much more valuable, you know? And don't believe the lies of these perpetrators. There is love around you. There's so much love around you. And they love you so much. So please, please come home. Go home. Please. Okay, I will we'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. You chose, when I focus on my inner light, I see the world through the lens of love. I'm seeing clouds, like, you know when you stare at the clouds and look for shapes? My daughter and I will do that sometimes. We'll lay in the grass and look up at the clouds and look at different shapes in the clouds. Love is abundant in you and around you. Oh no, I didn't do it properly. What is happening? I twisted, need to move on, upside out. Sorry guys, I'm just like shuffling, I'm distracted. Okay, Spirit saying Ace of Wands. And the Devil at the bottom of the deck. I'll leave it at the bottom though. Ace of Wands. When I focus on my inner light, I see the world through the lens of love. Inner light. Ace of Wands is definitely in the upright. It's about that inner light, the passion, the energy, the charisma. I think this is in part saying like focusing on who you actually are. Remember who you are. Remember your light. Remember your joy. Remember what brings you to life. Six of Swords. Oh, let me show you. Six of Swords. Right? Even in dark times, the devil at the bottom of the deck. Even in the darkness, there's always light. Page of Cups. I always think of my daughter when I see the Page of Cups. She's a Pisces, and the Page of Cups is Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. And so every time I look at it, I see her. I can't help it. But the Page of Cups could be about a child, but it can also be about love, renewal, new opportunities in love, renewal in love. Six of Swords, so moving to opportunities, new opportunities to love. Tower. I'll show you the Tower. Ace of Wands, when I look at the layout here, Ace of Wands is not in reverse, but you know, it could be about taking action, right? Really taking action with passion, moving forward with like a burning desire to move from one situation to the other with the Six of Swords right after it, moving out of whatever situation you're in, and moving to calmer waters with the Page of Cups. Like the Ace of Wands is a very fiery energy. It's very like intense, motivating, but it could be almost like this burning desire to like do something, to move, to go. I'm feeling. And the Ace of Swords is like moving out of that energy and then moving towards peace. The Tower is there. Hearing like switch it up. The Tower, and then followed by the Knight of Cups, and then the Two of Pentacles. Switch it up. Two of Pentacles came out with the Knight of Cups. And then the Chariot is at the bottom of the deck. The Chariot is the Cancer card. A Knight of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Ace of Wands over here. Five of Wands. Initiation. Hierophant at the bottom of the deck. Five of Wands in this particular deck talks about initiation, like an initiation into the next phase of existence. Here it looks like a ceremony, somebody being initiated into something. Challenges that we go through help us to become resilient and grow and kind of level up as well. The Chariot again. Did I put it back in the deck? Chariot, Cancer card. Focus there. The Empress. Taurus energy. 10 of Cups at the bottom of the deck, and the 10 of Cups is showing underneath of the Page of Cups. So that could be like coming home, right? We have the 6 of Swords heading towards the Page of Cups, which is like heading towards maybe this person. It could be home, could be a child, right? You're heading towards this Page of Cups who seems to be like family or somebody that really fills your cup, somebody that you really love and care for, that brings so much joy and love to your heart. And then the Empress underneath the 6 of Swords is also maybe about coming home to an Empress. So it could be like, if you're, the way the cards look, it's like coming home, and then the card's diagonal, or the diagonal card is the 10 of Cups. Underneath is the Empress, and then the Page of Cups there. So it's like heading towards this family, this beautiful family, the Empress. It could be a mother figure, or like a mother of a child, or just somebody who's very nurturing and loving and creative, and like just very like feels like home, very nurturing, very compassionate and loving, understanding. Tower, 7 of Cups. Seven of Cups can be distractions, dreams. It can be like deviancy even, right? There's something crumbling about that. The distractions going away, the deviancy, these fish swimming around this cup. It's like all these fish are trying to get to this cup, right? They're trying to get to it, trying to swarming around it, swarming. I feel like you are the cup, and they're like swarming, and it's like, and taking, like taking from your cup, and that's gonna be burned down with the Tower, like destructed. Wheel of Fortune underneath the Knight of Cups, the 2 of Pentacles. Something shifting in your approach, I think, with the Knight of Cups. Let me just, Knight of Cups. Who is this, or who or what is this Knight of Cups here? 7 of Wands. Oh my God, that's a lot of cards. Of Swords, 5 of Pentacles, the Star, Page of Wands, Hanged Man, 8 of Swords, Wheel of Fortune. Something shifting there. The 2 of Swords is about, you know, being blinded to the truth sometimes, or at a crossroads, or not knowing what to do, or where to go, or how to move forward. The Emperor is like the Father card. It's also the Divine Masculine card. We have the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine here. Five of Pentacles. It's like feeling really left out, feeling abandoned, feeling, I'm hearing penniless, or feeling like you don't have anything, or feeling really wounded, feeling insecure, left out. This sense, feeling of lack, not having enough, not being enough. The Star card is like the hope card. I'm hearing hope, have hope. Page of Wands is that like fiery passion, looking forward to life with enthusiasm, feeling like excited and anticipating the next step, the journey ahead. The Hanged Man, so like having a different perspective, looking at things a little bit differently. And the Eight of Swords is the card of anxiety. So I think that this is like where you were at, or where you've been for a while, like not knowing what to do, at a crossroads, feeling really stuck, feeling blinded to the truth I'm hearing, or like just really not knowing what to do, throwing daggers in the dark, like just taking a gamble I'm hearing as well. The Emperor, it could be about like wanting to be an emperor, like wanting to step into the Emperor energy of like being that supportive male or masculine energy role model or person to support. Like there's family here, so it's just support family, but not feeling like you have enough, not feeling like you are enough, or that you're not leveling up, you're not there yet, right? Or you don't measure up, I'm hearing. The Star card is about wish fulfillment, like wishing for something, wishing for a new beginning, wishing to be able to take action towards something that you want, maybe, with the Page of Wands after that. But the Page of Wands is a very, impulsive card, being very impulsive in your decisions and in your actions that you take, not thinking through clearly to the end. And that sort of like the Hanged Man, maybe feeling stuck even. The Hanged Man can be somebody who's feeling stuck or feeling like they can't move, feeling like they're trapped almost in this card. Not always, not trapped, not always, but like, just the way this guy's sort of tied to a situation or something and like observing it, but not able to actually do anything, not able to move, waiting for the right opportunity to do something, to make a move. Eight of Swords. Yeah, and just feeling super anxious. So I feel like with the Knight of Cups, that, and then the Knight of Cups with the Two of Pentacles, it's like that is shifting for you. And then the Wheel of Fortune underneath of all of that. So it's like the Knight of Focus. The Knight of Cups can also be somebody who shows up half-heartedly. They give it, a half-assed attempt, or they, they're not necessarily very serious. They're there for a good time, not a long time. And I feel that like that is shifting for you. Like there's a big shift with the Wheel of Fortune and Two of Pentacles. So there's two cards that represent shifting and changing perspective. 1616 on the timer there. Shifting and changing perspectives. And the Pentacles is very 3D. It's very like in the material world. So like making concerted effort to actually change, to approach life differently, to approach things differently, to approach people differently, and not letting your fears, your doubts with the Two of Swords, your fears, your feeling of lack, feeling of unworthiness get in your way anymore. Your anxieties, like just really flipping the switch on all of that. And with the Tower, it's almost like I'm hearing Martin Luther King Jr., I have a dream. Like this instant, like Tower moment hits you and it crumbles things. Seven of Cups, like it leads, Seven of Cups can also be about dreaming or wishing, right? Or like daydreaming a lot, but this Tower movement is coming and is like shifting everything, and is like changing your approach very radically and very quickly in terms of like how you approach life and what you want for your life and how you go after things in your life. Even the Page of Wands here is like somebody who doesn't necessarily take it very seriously. And it's not that we have to take life seriously, but to a point you have to take yourself seriously, right? You have to. What I learned recently in the last year or so, like I've really thought about this a lot, is I'm worthy. But not just I'm worthy of someone showing up for me, I'm worthy of showing up for myself. I am worthy of giving it my all for me. I am worthy of making this work because I deserve it, because I want it. I want to build this YouTube channel, right? I want to build this tarot stuff. I want to be a spiritual leader. I want to do these things. I have these gifts and I want to do it. But for so long, I was focused on like not receiving or not being able to receive, or like focusing on trying to build myself up to feel like I was worthy of actually receiving good things. And that comes from the trauma that I experienced. You know, it took me a long time to decondition from that and feeling like I'm not worthy of making money. I'm not worthy of being supported. I'm not, you know, for so long. And it's not that we say in our minds, I'm not worthy, because we don't. So when you say these affirmations, I am worthy, sometimes for trauma survivors, it doesn't make any sense, because you're like, of course, intuitively, I know that I'm worthy, but it doesn't, you don't feel it. And even the word worth is that there's a disconnect for it, you know, because you don't even know what worth means. You don't even know what it means to be worthy, because you've never been given that chance. So when you say these affirmations, I'm worthy, to you inside, you're like, I don't even know what to be worthy is. Like, what does it even feel like? It's like when someone says, oh, love yourself first, right? And to a trauma survivor, someone who has attachment deficits, who never received love, they're like, I don't even know how to manifest love, because I don't know how to imagine the feeling, because I don't know what love feels like. So how can I imagine it when I don't know what it is, how that feels? So in order to like manifest love, you have to learn how to feel love, you know, and that's, you know, it starts a little bit from within, but honestly, the best thing for trauma survivors is to find love and attunement and connection through others. And then for the right people who can attune to them and see them and say like, oh my God, I love you. Like everything about you, this, and this. And I can actually name it and respect you and admire you and see you truly. Then you're able to see yourself in somebody else. And then you can see, oh my God, I love myself. I am lovable. But you need an external validation of that instead of the other unconscious biases that told you that you are nothing, you know, that you're not worthy of that. And so you're only worth showing up half-assed for, and so you only show up half-assed for yourself. Like that happened to me growing up, you know. I had a role model that didn't show up, barely showed up, half-assed it, and then I learned that that was what love was, and that was what attention was, and that's all I was worth. And it took me 2111 on the timer. It took me years to even get it through my thick skull that like, what is being worthy? Like, what does that even mean? I didn't realize that I didn't know what that meant. Like, I couldn't even feel it. And so I would say the affirmation and say the word, I am worthy, but there was nothing actually happening inside my heart, inside my soul, inside my body. It was like, I still wasn't showing up for myself. I still wasn't even showing up for other people the way that I wanted to. I wasn't able to set boundaries. I wasn't able to, you know, be dedicated and all these things. Like, and it wasn't because I was not worthy. It's that I didn't even know how to be worthy. I didn't know how to make myself feel like I was I didn't even know how to prioritize myself. And that's a learned habit. Right, we learn that from our primary caregivers primarily. And it's not like it's their fault. Our parents are only able to show up as much as they are healed and aligned themselves. So, and it's a vicious cycle until you break the pattern, the generational curse, generational trauma, do the healing work, the painful, time-consuming, hard healing work, healing integration of those wounded parts of you and the healed parts of you and all the different parts of you. And it's never over. So what is this very important message that Spirit has for you today? What's the meaning of this? What are you... Oh my God, there's dumping cards. Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck, 23 on the timer. Focus! There we go. I have a dream. Man, they're just dumping all these cards on me. Page of Pentacles, White Numen, Nine of Cups, Ten of Wands, the Hermit, the Sun. I think you're going to come out of an initiation, a very challenging period of your life or something. And the Five of Wands is typically not necessarily a big tower moment or a big thing. Can you hear that vibration? Oh, I think it was someone's car outside. Weird. It was so weird. It might be just a moment or something going on now that there's a lot of conflict. There's stuff going on. Doesn't feel very good. And there it is again. Weird. A learning opportunity with the Page of Pentacles. Like, it was a learning moment, definitely. The White Numen. But you're stepping into this light, stepping into true self-love and self-care. With the Nine of Cups, Ten of Wands, like, I think also learning here, this Nine of Cups, particular Nine of Cups. So we have this guy sitting there, right, chilling out, and these two cups swimming around him. I think it's like learning through, like I was telling you that story about it's called is it neuroception? Where you attune to somebody else, right? And they see you, and then therefore you see yourself. And you're like, okay, I'm not broken. I'm not a bad person because this person sees me and they love me, so I must be okay, right? And that's what a good therapist will do. They will connect to you and attune to you where you're at and understand you and have compassion for everything that you've been through. That's what a trauma counselor will do. Trauma therapy is not the same as like regular counseling or cognitive behavioral therapy. It's different, right? You need to get to the wounding underneath. So I think that, yeah, there's this like getting out of a bad situation or challenges and trials and this thing that's happening, and this stressful time of what you're going through, and like taking the time to integrate, like having the help around you of these people around you that love you and see you and support you and all that, but then also at the same time, right, going within and doing that spiritual healing work and it really integrating the pain and the stress and like the past that led you to, you know, where you were at, so that you can move forward to this better future. And that takes time, but you need help. You can't do that alone, and you need the right kind of help, the right trauma-centric help. For most of the time, I think that we could benefit from a lot more trauma therapists and counselors out there who know how to help you get regulated so that you can get right in your body, so that when you do have impulses that want to sabotage your happiness, that you're able to control it, because the impulses, that those desires that drive our toxic behaviors or drive us into conflict and stuff, that's, you know, those are our triggers. When a situation feels not good and we want to run away from that not good feeling, and so we try to fill it with other things or distractions or whatever. But if you learn how to stop and like focus on that trigger inside your body, because your body will react to a stimulus that reminds you of a painful experience from your past before your brain does. So if you can pay attention more to your body, feel it, okay, I'm getting triggered right now. So you feel it, so you have to become really aware of your body. Feel it in your body. Okay, something's going on. What is it? Let me look around here, and pay attention. And that so you can mitigate the disaster, right, the towers and stuff, by getting regulated, getting grounded. But it's not enough to get grounded, because you have to move the energy and be conscious that the energy even exists. The energy of trauma, the energy of pain, the energy of triggers. It's a whole thing, right? Like, maybe I'll do like a workshop or something on it. But at the end of all of this, right, I feel like the sun is coming out for you in a big way. With the big changes, the Wheel of Fortune, the sun, right? Like just really coming out of something, a completely different person, having integrated the lessons. At the bottom of the deck, we have Ace of Swords and the Three of Cups. There could also be, this is a side message or the same, but like there could be an important communication. Oh, and then the Strength card at the bottom underneath of that. I think that's important. So there could be an important message coming in, or a conversation or something, breakthrough with a friend, family member. Three of Cups is family, a celebration with family. The Strength card is the Leo card, so somebody who might be a Leo. Here, Leo. An opportunity to share the truth, I'm hearing, with the Ace of Swords. They're showing me, you know, in Aladdin, the original like Aladdin Disney movie, where Al, when he's pretending to be Al, but Aladdin is like, you know, he's pretending to be something he's not because he wants to impress the princess, you know, and then the genie sort of turns into the little bee, and then he's like trying to tell him like, just be yourself. Or there was another scene where he's just like, anyways, he's like turns into that like teacher or whatever. He has the chalkboard and he's like, tell her the truth. And so I think that there's something about like speaking the truth in this as well. Speaking your truth, being really honest. All right, what time is it? I haven't been sleeping well. That's why I am up giving this reading. She who laughs, 30. Humor, perspective, mirth. They're like, I laugh in the face of danger. Ha, 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 ha. I think at the end of all this, you might have a sense of humor about it. You know, or you might see something, you know, I don't think you're going to hold on to hate. I think that you're going to have a perspective shift, and maybe a sense of humor. That's too many cards, Spirit. But I feel like they're just showing me more like I laugh in the face of danger, right? whatever gets you through it, right? What is this? Atheling, number 6. Nobility, grace, gratitude. Yeah, just being so grateful. The other word, veil, illness, transition, 44. The veil is lifting. On maybe your shadows. At the bottom, 28, the dreamer, visions, trance, apparitions. Number 32, fairy godmother, revelation, discovery, epiphany. 3333 on the timer. You are definitely being protected by an ancestor, maybe a fairy godmother, a grandmother in the other side. Maybe somebody's been trying to communicate with your grandmother. Ask for help for you to help you get through this situation. Maybe you've been asking your grandmother for help through this situation. Maybe you see signs of your grandmother or a spirit guide or something. My daughter is so funny. She the last 2 weeks or so, and it's so weird. She has been obsessed with owls the past 2 weeks. Like, I love owls. Owls are my favorite. Where's my owl shirt? Where's this? Her aunt gave her an owl ring, and she's just talking about owls. And it's so funny because her dad's grandmother, like, I remember her dad telling me years ago that his grandmother loved owls, like, loved them. And so it's weird that, like, the last 2 weeks she's just been like owls, 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 talking about owls, wanting to see owls, wanting to go hang out at nighttime to see the owls. So that's a message for somebody. There's definitely, I think, somebody up there looking out for you. And sees what's going on for you and really wants to rescue you from this challenge, from this moment. All right, let's clear this. I'm gonna get some of the Moonology cards. Why I'm hearing it. I can't remember where it was from, but like, ain't no thing but a chicken wing. That's so weird. Where's that from? I don't remember. They're saying Dazed and Confused, but it's been so long since I've seen that movie, I can't confirm that that's what it's from. But they're showing me, like, Matthew McConaughey in Dazed and Confused. I've been talking about his book Green Lights a lot, like a lot. It's been coming up, like, he's gone through some stuff. But he always manages to come out of it, like, looking at the sun, looking at the positive. What can he learn? How can he grow? What can he do? Like, it just, the attitude that he has. is amazing. You know, in the second half of his life, he was like, I want to move from rom-coms. I don't want to do that stuff anymore. I really want to tap into my creative potential. I really want to harness my gifts. I want to make movies that are hard. I want to challenge myself. You know, it might actually be from that movie. I can't remember. It's been so long. I think I've seen that movie once, and it was a long, long, long time ago. Yeah. A Time for Healing. Balsamic Moon. Balsamic vinaigrette. Okay, a new start is coming. New moon. Time for healing, a new start, a new fresh start. Oh, like that's funny. I was just talking about Matthew McConaughey and his like new start, his like next phase of his acting career was different. You know, I wanted to do things differently and change it up. Oh, and I said that earlier, change it up. So yeah, it's a shift, a major shift is coming. Or you're being initiated into it right now with this thing that you're going through. A personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. And at the bottom here, I'm going to leave it here. You are good enough. Sometimes you think like you don't need all this stuff. You know, like you don't need anything to be worthy, to be enough, to be good enough. You don't need all that stuff. The fancy cars, jewelry, clothes, perfect lips, perfect hair, perfect. You don't need it. The right people will see you for who you are. They'll love you anyways. And if that person doesn't love you for who you are and like where you're at, then they're not the right people. If they're pushing you to do things you don't want to do, right? Or like, you know, telling you that you're not enough because you need this, this, and this, or trying to like condition you, trick you into believing that you'll be so much better when you have this, this, and this. Like that's not the right people for you. Oh man, I've been sitting here for so long, you guys. I haven't slept very well in a while, so but I'm hearing like, what say you? Are you ready for the next level? Let's ride. On my fridge, I posted a note, my own little motivation note that says, level up, giddy up. Like it's time. My great uncle, my mom's uncle, was a guy, you know, like what is it? Live fast, play hard, die young, or whatever. That song. But he always said, you know, his thing was like, giddy up. My Uncle Ronnie. He's not alive anymore, but he was always down for anything, you know. Had tons of friends. He didn't have a family, and so at the end of his life, he died alone. Just so sad. Like, not alone, like there was family, but not family, you know, not like kids. He didn't have kids or a wife or any of that because he was living life as a player, not attached to anything, you know. Lived with my aunt, his sister, and her family until the day he died. Like, in her basement, I think. I can't remember if it was in a basement or the hospital, but like, you know, nobody really around, even though he had tons of friends. But at the end of it, he was still alone. Even though people loved him, you know, but they loved him because he was fun, but they didn't sit with him and really know him. But he went through a lot, and I don't think he ever really let people in. Not really. Not the way that he deserved, because he was a great person, but, you know, still at the end of his life, it's so sad to imagine him dying that way, but he did. And it was like kind of COVID times, and so, you know, these readings have been really tough today, you guys. So much. And with that, pile number 3, I'm going to leave it there for you, sending you so much love and healing energy. Like the video, comment, subscribe, whatever you feel called to do. Do nothing. I'm just glad you're here. You're going to get through this challenge, and you're going to start a brand new life. A life that you truly deserve, and the life that you were actually born to live. Okay? Talk to you soon. Bye.